Hi, this is Brandon Smith from thirstgym.com. Today we're going to talk about an exercise called the kettlebell Sumo RDL. This is a great glute hamstring option for your athletes and your clients. I really like it because we get in a good wide base support. We're working on hinging, we kind of open the hips up a little bit, and we're also kind of working an athletic stance for our athletes. So you need some kind of kettlebell. You can obviously use a dumbbell if you really wanted to, but I think the kettlebell just feels better. This is also a great way to work on the movement pattern of a kettlebell swing as well, so keep that in mind with your progression model that you might have. And so we're going to take a regular sumo stance, so it's feet wider than hips. We want a little bit of a knee bend, nothing crazy, so we don't want to be here. We just want to make sure our hips unlock a little bit, and we got some soft knees, and that's going to kind of be our starting position here at the top. The main thing we want to try to do with the kettlebells, we want to try to drop it in between our ankles while we keep a good neutral back spine position, keep ribs down, and all that kind of good stuff. So once we got the kettlebell here, I'm gonna make sure my chest is tall, armpits are squeezed a little bit, so I'm in a good position. Like I said, knees unlocked, hips unlocked just a little bit, and we're gonna push our hips back, keep everything neutral. We're gonna feel a good stretch, bring it back through. Here, through. So notice the big thing here, once I get to the bottom, I'm not letting my low back round like this. The number one thing you'll probably see wrong is when people go to hinge, they're gonna round. So they're gonna kind of do this thing here. Okay, we're not trying to do that. We're trying to work glute hamstring isometrically, the back as we hinge. Just make sure hips are going back, everything's staying neutral, head staying locked in, ribs are still down, all that kind of stuff. What I would really say is, before you do this, make sure you have your client or your athlete understand how to hinge. Regular dumbbell RDLs and things like that are a good place to start first, then widen things up a little bit and begin to play around with something like this. However, it is a great option for the hamstrings, adductors, glutes, so that's why I think it's really great for athletes. But be cautious in the season with how heavy you're going with some of these eccentrics. If they've got a lot of playing time, a lot of practice time, that's something you would have to want to keep in mind. But I really like this for 8 to 12 repetitions for 3 to 5 sets. You could certainly go a little bit lighter and get 12, 15 repetitions if you really needed to. 8 to 10 is probably the sweet spot. Make sure when they're eccentrically going or when you're going down, we're really trying to control the weight. This is not something where we're going to be like this. We just want to own the weight, feel a good stretch, and then pull through. So if it makes it easier, you might tell your athlete to count to a good solid 2 count on the way down, just to make sure they're owning the position and working on that eccentric load prior to bringing their hips through. So if you got any questions, feel free in the comment section. Thanks. Have a great day.